Check this out.
I think a lot of men are not able to have. Look,
that requires
present company excluded.
Yeah,
but
you okay?
I think it's hard.
Yeah.
I think it takes a strong man
it
to
does.
be able to be open to a woman that has her own, that works on her own, that does her own things, and doesn't necessarily need you.
And that is not catering to.
Exactly.
You know, it's like when you have your own thing.
Yeah.
You don't have time to make sure you're this,
Yep.
make sure, because
Yeah.
you've got your own pathway.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is a difficult thing. I mean,
Does it take a strong man to date a woman who got her own? I think that statement is more marketing than strength. Let's be clear. When you hear she has her own, she don't necessarily need a man for anything, what does this really mean? Because you hear it a lot. I think in this society, you have to honor being an adult. It's good that you reached a maturity level where you put some work in and you acquire some things for yourself. Somehow we turn basic independence into something that requires superhuman, supernatural strength to deal with. Not at all. No, absolutely not. If a man needs to be strong just to be with a woman who pays her bills, handles her life, and stands on her own, that's not strength. That could be insecurity. I would say that that's insecurity dressed up in a talking point. We got a lot of talking points now. People just be having a lot of talking points because now the relationship sound like a challenge instead of a connection. I can handle her. I need somebody to handle me. I'm strong enough for her. I need somebody that's not weak. Handle her. What the fuck? Was she a crisis? You got to pay attention to the things that people say. And here's the truth nobody want to say. Healthy relationships don't require strength. They require real alignment. They require values. They require respect, emotional control, not high levels of endurance, not toughness, not surviving each other like we ops. You my op, I'm your op. And let's talk about what this mindset really does. It inflates both sides. Now she's positioned like you gotta be a real man to deal with me. And he over here like, I'm built different. I can handle her. I like the challenge. That's not love. That's two egos negotiating power. That's what that is. If being with someone feels like it takes strength, you're not necessarily in a relationship. You're in a constant battle. You're in a constant test. Now, yes, a confident, self-sufficient woman, she's not tolerating insecurity. She's not dealing with certain levels of control. She's not lowering her standards if she has a certain level of values and integrity. But guess what? That doesn't require a strong man. It only requires a secure man. That's what they require. Somebody who's understanding his purpose and knows who he is. So let's kill that illusion. It doesn't take a strong man to date a woman who has her own. It takes a man who knows who he is and is comfortable with who she is and doesn't feel threatened by either. That's what it takes. That's not strength. That's maturity. So tap on in, Angel Reese. Like, comment, share, subscribe.